Hi, in today's video we're going to take a look at installing yt-dlp and Deno on Debian and NixOS. yt-dlp now requires a JavaScript runtime to actually download anything, so you need to install Deno, and I'm going to take you through the steps to get this set up. So I'm going to switch across to my notes here. So what we're going to do is a couple of steps. What we want to do is actually create a bin directory in our home where we're going to install Deno. And the reason why we're going to do this is because the version of yt-dlp that ships in your package manager, whether it's Debian or Ubuntu, is typically outdated. So what we want to be able to do is actually have the latest version of yt-dlp and be able to update it as new releases come out. So the first step is to create the bin directory in our home. Let's make this a bit bigger. So we're going to run mkdir-p:/bin, and that's going to create a bin directory. Hang on. In our home here. And what we're going to do is download yt-dlp into that directory. So create the bin directory, and then we're going to download the latest version of yt-dlp. We're going to use curl to download the latest release, which is at the time of recording 2025 11.12, and you can check the releases by coming across to yt-dlp and going to releases. And what I want to mention is there are actually two versions here. There's yt-dlp and there's yt-dlp_Linux. As you can see, the yt-dlp_Linux is actually much larger than the yt-dlp version, which is 3 meg, whereas the Linux version is 34.5. And there is actually a difference between the two. The yt-dlp is just a Python script, whereas I believe the _Linux version is sort of packaged slightly differently, which actually stops it working on NixOS. So I recommend using yt-dlp here, and we're going to download that with curl. So curl, the URL for the latest release, -o-bin/yt-dlp, and that's going to download the latest version of yt-dlp into your bin directory. After we've done that, we actually need to make yt-dlp executable. So we run chmod +x:/bin/yt-dlp, and that will make the script executable and able to run. The next step that we need to do is actually install Deno, and this is just for Debian. I'll show you how to install Deno on NixOS in a minute. So if you come across to the Deno site here, what you'll see is the way that you install it is by actually running this command here, because it's not actually in some of the repositories for Debian and Ubuntu. So what we do is we run curl, this curl command, Deno pipe -sh, and from memory it comes up with a little prompt. You can just press return, and that will actually install Deno. It actually gets installed into your home directory .deno bin. So what we're going to do is actually edit our zshenv file. If you're using another shell, you're going to have to amend the command. But basically the gist is, what we're going to do is add the bin directory in our home and the home Deno bin to our path. And what this will do is, you can see here from this command, we have home bin, Deno bin, and user bin, and then path. And what this does is this makes the bin directory in your home and the Deno bin directory take precedence in your path before other items installed. So if you have yt-dlp installed on Debian, which actually gets pulled down as a dependency with programs like mpv, what this will do is the version installed in your home bin directory will take precedence over the version installed with your package manager. And what this means is that you will always have the latest version of yt-dlp, even if you have yt-dlp installed with your package manager. So what we do is edit our zshenv file. We have typeset-u path home bin, home Deno bin, user bin, and then path, and then export path. And as I said, what this will do is this makes sure that when you run yt-dlp or use mpv, it's actually going to pick up the version installed in your home bin directory instead of the version that may be installed with your package manager. And then to upgrade Deno, all you need to do is run Deno upgrade, and that will upgrade the JavaScript runtime needed for yt-dlp. And then to update yt-dlp, you just run yt-dlp-U, and that will update yt-dlp to the latest version. So onto NixOS. So config home manager. So I actually have yt-dlp installed. Let's scroll down here. Where is it? Yeah, here. Okay, so in a previous video I showed you how you can use the master branch to install the latest version of a package on NixOS. However, even the master branch isn't as up to date as the latest version of yt-dlp. Sometimes it lags behind by a few days. So even though I have yt-dlp installed using Home Manager, I actually have it installed manually as well. So the only thing we need to do on NixOS is we're going to actually install Deno with Home Manager. So in our Home Manager we have Deno here, so set that up, and I presume if you're using NixOS you know how to use Home Manager to install packages and update it. So if you don't, have a look at some previous videos I've done where I explain how to set up Home Manager with NixOS. So I've just got Home Manager set up with Deno here, and as I said, I also have yt-dlp installed from the master branch. But basically what I then did was just follow these instructions here, but just omitting the install Deno step. So on NixOS we just do the same steps. We create the bin directory, we download yt-dlp into our bin directory, make it executable, and let me come across to my zshenv. What you'll see here, this is my zshenv on NixOS, and what you'll see here is I just have the home bin directory and home Nix profile bin, and I don't have Deno set up in my path because it's installed with Home Manager. So I'll show you, if I run yt-dlp -- I think it's version. Yep, 25.11.2, whereas Nix profile bin yt-dlp -- version, it should be the same version. But as I said, the reason why I did this was because sometimes the master branch actually lags behind the latest release of yt-dlp on NixOS, and it did actually take a few days for the new version to come out with Deno support. So that's basically the gist. Very quick and easy, only a couple of steps, and this will work on any Debian based distribution, Ubuntu, Linux Mint, whatever. So very easy, and this will ensure that you've always got the latest version of yt-dlp. And as I said, because we have set our bin directory at the front of our path, what will happen is the system will always use the version of yt-dlp installed in your bin directory as opposed to the version installed with your package manager, which means you will always have the latest version. You can also use there's a way to set yt-dlp to use nightly instead of releases, so you can also look into that. But that's basically how you get yt-dlp set up with Deno. And as I said, if you come across to yt-dlp and read the documentation and scroll down here, there's a section where it says dependencies. Obviously you need ffmpeg installed as well, so install that with your package manager. There is a JavaScript runtime like Deno is recommended, or Node.js, Bun, or Quick.js is required for the latest version of Deno, for the latest version of yt-dlp. And this is to install, this is to basically solve challenges that yt-dlp will get when trying to download stuff. So that's all for now. I'll put links to all this under the video and hope that helps out.